You're watching Drakewing Gaming. Enjoy the video.
Hey guys and gals, Never here from Drakewing Gaming, and something on Twitter, the Gaming Dragon. Today I'm coming back at you with a Let's Play episode of When I Knew You. So let me check it, make sure it's recording real quick. Give me one moment. Alrighty y'all, we are golden, so let's go ahead and jump back in, shall we? Okay. He pulls me away and cups my face, drying my tears with his thumbs, looking at me with the warmth I now associate as being his. I think you think too highly of me. Huh? Why do you think I'm so above your league that I can switch you out for anyone? I don't know, 'cause you're hot and popular? Thanks for the compliment, but I'm not popular. Just because I'm on the team doesn't mean people automatically like me. This isn't like those books where the captain of the team is the hottest guy in the school. I'm like, really socially awkward. You haven't noticed? I frown. You seem just fine to me. I'm good at hiding it, but a lot of times I don't know how to act around people. I might look like a jock, but if my room is anything to go by, you know I definitely don't fit that type. He smiles at me, rubbing my face of any wetness it may still have. So stop thinking I'm out of your league, weirdo. In a small moment he's looking at me, I see him. The boy who was always there for me, who wanted to take care of me, the boy who cried tears of joy when I gave him that shiny Pokemon card. It seems that even after all this time, it's still him. It's always just been him. Huh. I guess you are just a big old nerd. Hey, I wouldn't say that. I'd say, I love you, Marcus. Oh, yeah? Yeah. I'm gonna marry you one day. Not if I marry you first. Doesn't work that way, sweetie. Whatever. I hold up the necklace again, admiring the white gemstones that serve as stars. It's so pretty. How much did this cost you? Honestly, not that much. I got it at Claire's. Ha! Yeah, it is a 12-year-old girl that's into astrology kind of necklace, huh? If you're trying to hurt my feelings, you're succeeding. No, it's super cute. I seriously love it. Here, put it on me. I hand him the necklace and turn my back to him, sitting up straight and proper as he puts my necklace around my neck, spending a good minute or so struggling with the small latch. There. It's official now. Right next to my heart, baby. You're so dumb. He pulls me towards him, hugging my back close to his chest as he whispers softly to me. By the way, I love you too. I'm glad you liked it. I blush, turning my head to face his, a smug smile plastered on his face. I think he knows by now what his whispering voice does to me. Well, was the face I made everything you imagined it would be? I was expecting more blushing, but the crying was cute. You're horrible, aren't I? I turn my whole body to face him now, placing myself firmly on his lap, wrapping my arms around the back of his neck. I like you too much to hold it against you, though. Yeah? I don't know. I wouldn't mind if you did. Hold it against me, that is. Hold what against you, exactly? He grins at me, and I feel his hands slide into my back pockets, gripping my ass and pulling me closer to him. If I told you, you might think less of me. Well, what if I wanted to hold it against you, too? Do you? Yes. Good. God, I want you against me. How bad? Really bad. That makes two of us, then. He stares at me, looking down at my lips, his fingers gripping my rear just a bit tighter than before. Something brews inside me, something I'm sure is in him, too. Hunger. The tension between us, the desire we felt for each other that's been bubbling up for months now. It's as if there's nothing left to hide now, we're both just waiting for the green light. Marcus? Yeah? Can tonight be our rose petals night? You sure you want that? I don't want to rush you. Well, I'm the one who's asking, right? I'd be really, really happy if it were tonight, but if you don't think we're ready... I'm ready, Cal. I know this would be your first time, so I don't want you to regret it later on. If it's with you, Marcus, I'll never regret it. If you're sure... I'm sure. I want this, Marcus. I want you. As if all self-restraints left his body, he grabs the back of my head and kisses me hard, pulling me closer to him. Our chests pressed together firmly, and he wraps his arms around my body, squishing me against his large body as he hungrily kisses me. I couldn't be any happier. He falls back onto my bed, letting me rest my full weight on top of him, and I move my hands onto his chest, filling him up as his hands move back down to my ass. Our crotches rub against each other, and I can feel him getting harder. His kiss is getting sloppier, somewhat like the night of Halloween, drunk and lustful. My heart starts racing as my mind thinks about the implications of what we're about to do, and I get so nervous my hand starts shaking when I try to unbutton his dress shirt off. He notices this, of course, and pulls me away, breathing heavily. Hey, you good? Yeah. Yeah, just nervous, but I want to do this with you. He smiles and nods reassuringly, then he leans in to kiss me again. Wait, what about condoms and stuff? Isn't that kind of important? I've got condoms. You do? Were you planning this? What? Is that what the roses were for? Huh? No, Callum. I laughed loudly, his worried face morphing into an angry one. Oh, you're too cute, Marky. Shut up. Glad you came prepared. I'm not going to be gentle anymore. Aw, don't be like that. Besides, I also bought lube, so great minds think alike. Or whatever. These two are too cute. Pervert. You and me both, pal. I'll show you, pal. He pushes me off of him and crawls on top of me, looming over me with those evil green eyes of his. I'm gonna undress you, okay? Okay. He starts off slow, peeling back the layer of clothing on the upper half of my body until eventually I'm topless. He stares at me for a long minute, and I try hard not to cover myself in embarrassment. Take a picture, it'll last longer. Can I really? What? No! And let me look at you. What am I supposed to be doing while you look at me? You're supposed to be making an embarrassed face. See? You're doing a great job already, baby. You're a monster. Don't you like that? I just look away. Finally, he places his hands on me, running his fingers through my stomach and chest, feeling my fur up and down. It feels like his fingers are magnets, and my organs follow his touch, racing me all over my torso and making my insides a swirling mess. His fingers graze my nipple, touching them ever so slightly, as if they're not to be touched, but he just couldn't help himself. He eventually does touch them, though, running his thumbs across them and squeezing my chest firmly. Sorry, does this feel good for you? Yeah, feels nice. Yeah? I'm kinda just touching whatever I want, so, I hope it doesn't feel weird. You can touch me wherever. I wouldn't say no. Good to know. He leans down to kiss me, his tongue lapping up mine as his fingers trace lower and lower until they grab the edge of my pants. Can I take these off? Go ahead. He unbuttons my jeans and slides them off, leaving me in nothing but my boxers that do very little conceal my excitement. He stares at me like that for a couple of seconds, but then leans back in to kiss me again, his hand rubbing against my bare inner thigh. The embarrassment I've been feeling starts to get replaced by a horny, impatient ache, and I feel my inhibition slowly fading away. I grab his arm and guide it towards my crotch, and after a small hesitation, he touches me, squeezing my hard dick in between his big fingers. Being touched so by someone else, especially someone like Marcus, feels so unexpectedly good that whimpers escape my mouth, and this only makes him squeeze harder and faster. In one swift motion, he takes my underwear off and slides it off of my legs, and now I'm fully naked in front of him. He continues to jerk me off, his eyes fixated on his hand and his movement. Or maybe he's just staring at my dick. I close my eyes, putting my arm over my mouth in fear that I'm being too loud, the pleasure of his touch coursing through my entire body. Marcus, I'm not gonna last like this. I don't want to come yet. Snapping out of his trance, his movement slows down to stop, and he takes his hand off of me, making my dick throb for his touch again. He kisses me again, and through my hazy, horny mind, I realize I'm fully naked, and he's still fully clothed. Alright, wait me 1 second, y'all. It is water time. Alright, guys and gals, and we are back. Let's go ahead and jump back into it, shall we? Hey, why am I the only one who's naked? Because I'm the one in charge. Lay down. It's my turn now. Yeah? Alright then. He lays down next to me and puts his arms behind his back, smiling at me cheekily. I get on top of him and start unbuttoning his dress shirt, and he adjusts himself so I can easily slide it off of him. Of course, I like seeing Marcus topless, but today, I want to see something I haven't seen before. So I move quickly downwards, unbuckling his belt and sliding his pants off of him. He's wearing a pair of tight black boxers that accentuate his bulge to the point where he might as well be naked. Want to touch? Can I? You don't even have to ask. Take it out first. I hesitate for a second. This is the last time I won't know what Marcus's dick looks like. I'm okay with that. I slip his boxers down slowly. Slowly revealing inch by inch by inch by inch. It finally pops out of his underwear. Definitely not fully hard, and yet it looks so big I start getting nervous about my ass. Oh god! Is that a good oh god? You're huge! He chuckles, which makes his dick jump up in front of me. Nah, I'm like 7 inches tops. That's still huge, plus you're girthy as hell. He just blushes and smiles. Look at it again. The way it throbs and twitches every now and then. The way it seems to be getting harder and harder the longer I stare. You call me a monster? What am I doing? Staring. If you got to stare, so can I. Fine. I'll complain when I do it then. I decide that enough is enough of trying to hide my impulses. There's only one thing I want to do more than staring. I want to suck Marcus's dick. Yep, and I bet you the next picture is going to be exactly what I think it is. So give me 1 second, y'all. I'll be right back. And this part we're going to get for the thumbnail, so let's resume. Sorry, I just need a minute. I smile and wrap my arms around him, hugging his head close to my chest in pure bliss. Stay as long as you need. I can handle your weight. He hugs me back, letting me coddle him and pet his head while he catches his breath. After a minute or two, he does eventually get off of me, laying down next to me and letting me rest my weight on him now. How was it for you? Honestly, I always thought sex was overhyped. Now I get the hype. Glad you like it. How about you? Oh, hands down, best sex of my life. Core memory right here. I wish you could stay here. I want to fall asleep. God, me too. I'm so sleepy right now. I feel like I just ran a marathon. I don't think I can walk. That means I did it right. So true. Hey, what time is it? Like 6:30? Why? Oh, shit! Marcus and I exchange a look, and without a word get off of each other and quickly start getting dressed. Shit, where's my underwear? Callum! I don't know, I threw it there! I threw it somewhere there! You're not pointing out anything! In my closet or something, just look for it! I'm gonna go ahead and pause it right there. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon or YouTube memberships if you can. It always helps. Anyway, I love you all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!